Hello guys, this is a kinda tutorial. I don't know, it's pretty much just telling you everything you need to know, what to do first when you get into Skyblock, which is really useful, because if you come into this game not knowing what you're doing, like I did, it is very confusing, and a lot of the time you're just not going to want to play, because you're not going to know what to do. So, I'm just going to quick get it started, and the first thing we're going to get into is skills. Alright, so skills are actually pretty straightforward. Pretty much the first thing you need to know is if you go to the last slot in your hotbar, which for you guys, if you're not using a texture pack, it should be a nether star. But you want to click the nether star, which will be right here, and then you want to right click on it. And then you want to go to the sword, and it will show you all your skills. And these bottom skills don't really matter. This one will, dungeoneering. It will later, but not for a while. Like, while after you start. Taming just naturally goes up, so that doesn't really matter either. But, so the first skill is farming. And farming refers to, like, farming crops or other things. So if you want to get that up real quick, once you come to the hub, you should have, like, a portal. You can go right through this passage, and there's going to be wheat everywhere, which is pretty much all you need to start off. When you break it, if you look right above my hearts, it says plus 4.8 farming. And that shows, like, the amount I need to level up. And so, pretty much, it won't be 4.8 for you guys, because I've been playing for a while, and it gradually goes up. But at the beginning, you're only going to need about 1,000. So if you break, like, for, like, 30 seconds, you should be good. And that should level you up. But you're going to have to keep doing that over time. And each skill goes up to, I think it's 50 right now. And each skill will go up to 50. I've been playing for about a month, and I'm only at 21. So it takes a lot of time. The next one is mining. And mining is also really straightforward. You literally just mine, and you get different amounts of XP for different ores. And if you want to get that started, if you come to the hub portal, and you go straight through this way, and just keep walking, you'll find the first mine that you're really going to use. This was only coal and stone, but then you're going to get here, and there's going to be some sort of requirement. I don't remember what it is. It's probably like mining level 5, so you can just mine in here for a while. And then once you go through here, it brings you to the gold mines. And the gold mines is just another area like the last one, but instead of just coal, it's coal and iron. And I'm pretty sure this is the place where you can talk to this guy right here, and he will give you a quest to go find his pickaxe, and it's a really good pickaxe. And if you go down here and you follow these steps, it should be, if you just keep going, you'll find it eventually. It'll be decently far down. Yep, right here. And I can't grab it because I've already gotten it. But you can click on it, and it'll, if you bring it back to the guy, it'll let you keep the pickaxe. And it's a really good pickaxe for the beginning, and you're going to want to keep that for a while. And then the last part of mining really is, once you go through here and you get an even higher mining level, this is probably like mining level 10, you can travel to the deep caverns. And if you step on the slime box, it'll glide you all the way over here. And ignore all the beams, that's just for my stuff. And the way this works is pretty much, there's a bunch of different stuff. And then if you come over here, which you're not gonna, or you will, but this is a lift, and you can pretty much travel to the different spots. Right now, you would be in the gunpowder mines, and you will unlock the Lapis Quarry, Pigment's Den, Slime Hill, Dwarven Mines, Obsidian Sanctuary, and Diamond Reserve. You will unlock that all by traveling throughout the mine, and the farther you go down. Yeah, like here. Here's the Lapis Reserve. I literally just walked down, and I'm in the Lapis Reserve. And now you can use this guy, he's also up there as well. You can teleport back and forth between the Lapis reserve and the gunpowder meds. From here, you're gonna want to get a okay sword for the beginning. The undead sword, which I think I remember how to get, which you are going to want to get for like your first armor set. If you come to the weaponsmith, and yeah, the undead sword. So you want to buy this. It's 100 coins. 100 coins is not a lot at all. You can go mine coal, and then you can sell your coal to the farm merchant for now. But once you get all your skills up to, I think it's level 7, you'll unlock this guy, the Bazaar, and pretty much he just sells you certain things for more expensive, and it's a decent part of the economy of this game. But for the armor that I was recommending you guys, I'm just gonna TP to my island to get there faster, because I have a teleporter. But with the armor I was talking about, once you get to the Lapis Reserve and you have an undead sword, you're gonna want to walk around and you're gonna want to kill these zombies. And if you kill enough of these zombies, they can drop their armor. It's called Lapis armor. And it's pretty much the first, like, base armor you're gonna want to get. And it's pretty rare, so it will probably take a few hours to get the whole set. Another thing you can do, or like another armor to help you not die to all these guys real quick, if you come back to the beginning of the coal mine, there's a character called Rosetta, and she has a bunch of starter gear. And you can buy the armor gear for pretty cheap, or the iron, and it's pretty good. It's not bad at all for the beginning, and over time you unlock the farther sets. But for now, just get the iron armor, maybe Rosetta's armor if you get high enough, and you should go get Lapis armor. And the next skill we're going to go to is combat. Combat is really simple. Pretty much all combat is just killing stuff. You'll get a lot of combat XP from killing Lapis zombies, and if you come over here, there's an area with a bunch of normal zombies, and once you have a strong enough weapon, you can come into this area over here, and there's a bunch of these crypticals, which is going to take a while, because if you look, they have 2,000 health, but they, for me, give me 47 XP, which is really good. And that's pretty straightforward. I also forgot to mention, when you level up your farming, it gives you all of these perks, like all your skills. Like farming, it gives you +4 farming fortune each time and +2 health, and then some coins. The coins don't really matter, it doesn't give you a lot. Mining, per level, it gives you mining fortune and defense. And then combat, it gives you I think it's 4% more damage to mobs. Yeah. So once you get this high level, like for me, I do plus 100% more damage just because I've leveled up to level 25. The next really simple one is forging. Forging is really simple. It gives you +1 strength and +4 forging fortune when you level it up. And all it is, it's really simple. It's just cutting down trees. You could get a bunch of different types of axes. I recommend making a gold axe just because it will be the fastest, and if you can find, or if you go to the hub and you have any levels like XP levels, you can straight from the hub go this direction and then come in here, and there's a librarian, and you can use his crafting table, and I'm not going to do it right now, but if I put this in, I can click efficiency and click efficiency 5, and that is really good for your forging gold axe. Like, it's a really good start. And then there's another axe you're going to want to get called the jungle axe, which pretty much it just takes out a portion of the logs, and like my axe, the tree capitator, which is the best axe in the game for trees, it mines the whole thing when I hit it once. It's really OP. And then pretty much you just want to grind that. You're not really gonna wanna get that really high in the game. Like later on, you're probably only gonna get it to like level 26 because it's really repetitive. Fishing, I don't know much about fishing. Fishing is pretty straightforward, though, from what I know. If you go past this whole forest area that I just showed you for foraging, you can walk into a teleporter for the park. I don't know if there's a requirement here, but you can make a fishing rod, or I'm sure there's quests you can get fishing rods if you just talk to people around, and you can pretty much fish, and it's like normal fishing in Minecraft. I don't know much about it. I don't fish. The next one, enchanting. Enchanting also, you can just get by pretty much just enchanting your stuff like I showed you earlier, and then later on you could probably get your own enchantment table. So you don't have to worry about that one too much. Same with alchemy. That's just like brewing potions, and yeah, that's pretty straightforward. The next thing that we're gonna go into is key collections, which is pretty much like, it's kind of like the skills. So if you go into farming, there's all the farm crops or animals even that you can do. And I'm in a co-op, so it counts for multiple of my teammates. But if you look, let's do wheat, since that's probably the first thing. There's a bunch of different levels for wheat. So if you mine 50, or if you collect 50 wheat, you unlock the wheat minion. And minions, what they do is you can make a wheat minion, and you can place them on your island, and they will farm stuff for you. Like, even when you're not online, they will farm stuff for you, and you can sell it, or you can upgrade your minions. You can do whatever with it, but they farm stuff for you. But yeah, the levels go up really high. Some go to 11, most go to 10, I'm pretty sure. Like, for wheat, you unlock Harvesting 5 recipe book. You unlock this farming armor. You can see all of the like perks it has. Full set bonus speed, increases your speed by 20% or 20 near farming minions or farming islands, and then regrow an extra crop on farming islands for every 3 seconds. So that's pretty decent if you want like a starter farming thing. You'll also get farming island. Now, this is pretty late on, but here's the crafting recipe. And what you can do with this is, I have an area for my portals. And I actually do. You can place these portals, and like I did earlier, I teleported to the deep caverns. You can just walk through, and it'll bring you to the farming island. It's really useful. It saves a lot of time. It's pretty much the same for everything with collection. I don't really gotta tell you much. There's also the bestiary. If you go into skills, and then combat, and click this, it shows you all the islands, and it shows you all the mobs that you've killed. And this is really good, because they're these bestiary milestones, and they give you a lot. And like, I'm on level 15, and it gives me an extra 30 health, and that might not seem like a lot, but it really does build up over time, and it's really good. It's pretty simple. You just gotta kill stuff, new stuff, to unlock the milestones. The next thing that we're gonna go over is pets. So pets, there's a bunch of different pets. These are all my pets. The first pet you're probably going to get is the rock. The rock is a pet that you get from just mining stone. I'm not sure how much it is to get the first one, but if you just mine stone for a while, you'll get it. And pretty much each pet has a level 1 through 100, and the stats get better as you go. So if you look at my level 1 Enderman, the crit damage is 0% because it's level 1. But if you look at mine, who's 46, it's plus 34%. And those perks only apply when you're actually using the pet. And different pets are used for different things. Rabbit is used for farming. It gives you more farming XP. It makes your minions work harder. Wolf is for more combat XP. And Ocelot's for more foraging XP. There's like 100 pets. There's a lot of pets. So you don't have to worry much about them. Once you get the rock, just keep that equipped. How you equip things is you go into pets, and then you just click on it, and you should see it right there. Yep, Swoozlyy's rock. And that's all you have to do for the pets. They're really good. Make sure you always have one equipped so that you're always getting that bonus. The next thing is your general stats. So to see your general stats, you can click on the nether star, and you'll see your head right here. And you can just hover over it, and you can see your health, defense, strength, speed, crit chance, crit damage, etc. And you don't need to know much of this. I mean, it's very good to know crit chance and crit damage, because you always want to have a really high crit chance, and this is just a thing where you can see your basic health. Another thing that for whatever reason really confused me when I started is you're always going to have significantly less defense than your health. You're never really going to have a lot more defense. I don't even know if you can have more defense. But other than that, that's all you really need to know with that. The next thing, money. Money is pretty straightforward. You can sell things to the farm merchant. I think it's once you get like level 7 of each skill. If you click on him, you'll be able to see it because he won't let you use him yet. But you can sell stuff. So I have rotten flesh right here. If I just click it, it'll let me do it. And I can either buy some or I can sell it. So I'm going to sell it for 55 coins. And now I can go into here, which is the bank. And since I'm on a co-op, I have a co-op bank as well, but I mainly use my personal bank. You can click on this, and you can either deposit, withdraw, or see the history. So if you go to deposit, my whole purse, and if you look on the right side of my screen, my purse is now empty, and it's all in my bank. Keep your money in your bank. If you don't have a booster cookie, which you will not when you start, you will get... like, when you die, you will lose half of your purse, and it really sucks. Speaking of which, you can come to this lady, Elizabeth, once it's right in this building at spawn, and she has booster cookies. And you should get a free one. I'm not sure what it would be, but you will get one free one in there. And it's really good. It lasts 4 days, has a bunch of perks. The perks, 20 plus percent skill XP, plus 15% magic find, which is just like your chance to get rare things. Keep coins and effects on death, permafly on islands, access to AH and Bazaar, all that really good stuff. Another thing with money is the AH, and pretty much this is just an auction house. Anybody can create an auction. Make sure when you're on here, you always click lowest price, and you always click bin only. And you can click the different categories. I could buy an end bow, which costs 2,000, and this is pretty straightforward. You can buy whatever you want from anyone. This even goes up to really high prices if I take long enough, or if I hit highest price. There's things that are 3 billion, which is mostly people just messing around and not putting things up for the right price. But there are really expensive things in this game. It takes a long time to grind. Trying to see if there's anything else that I could show. I guess that's about it. There's always a crafting table in your thing right here. You can craft things on your own. But other than that, you pretty much just have to... Once you get the lapis armor and the undead sword, you can just Google Skyblock. What do I get after lapis armor? And you can pretty much find out whatever you need to grind for. And you can look it up on the AH for the lowest price, or you can check the crafting recipe and take all the pieces from, like, let's say you want to create golem armor. Golem armor would be in the iron collection, I'm pretty sure. Yep, this is some pretty decent armor, except it's very expensive. So for just the helmet, I need 50 enchanted iron. And to create anything enchanted, you need 2.5 stacks of it. So it's a lot. So like 2.5 stacks of cooked iron, and I get 1 enchanted iron. And if you wanted to buy 50 enchanted iron, it would cost about 200,000. And that's just for the helmet. I think that's the armor that you go for after lapis. It's what I went for after lapis, but it does take a long time to grind for. So, pretty much from there, you can just Google whatever to do next. It's pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, you can join my Discord. I'll put that up on the screen. You can DM me and do whatever, and I'll try to help you out. But that's the end of the video. Please subscribe for more content. I'm trying to upload at least once a week. I've been doing pretty good so far, but I'll probably have more tutorials on, like, for instance, what do you do if you want to be exclusively like a mage, because there's different things. You can be like a mage in this, you could be an archer, you could be just like normal with a sword like I have. I have this really OP ball which just shoots as I click, and yeah. So call me, or not call me, text me on Discord if you need anything, or just leave a comment, whatever you want to do, and that's the end of the video. Goodbye.